If you'd like to see how I'm going to transform these plain white Air Force One Jordans into these lovely, sparkly rhinestone Jordans, keep watching this video. Hey YouTube, so today in this video I'm going to be using this very pretty neon pink and these iridescent pink resin rhinestones. To customize this shoe, the request was for them to be pink and just very pretty and sparkly, and just to kind of do my thing. So these are a size 11 in women's, I believe. This is for a 47th birthday weekend. She wore these to the Usher concert and she had an amazing time. I took the shoestrings out. What we're going to do is wipe the shoe down with some alcohol, or you can wipe them down really good with some acetone. Wherever you'll be adding some paint, you want to make sure that you wipe the shoe off very good and also allow that to dry. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to painting. I've done my daughter's shoes a couple times. I really didn't plan on having to paint these shoes, so consider that if you're going to be taking on a custom order. The inspiration shoe that she showed me was from Etsy, and it was a red Jordan 1 that I could tell came red, like from the manufacturer. So when she told me she wanted it to be pink, I assumed she was going to purchase a pink Jordan 1. So when I saw them white, I was like, oh wow, okay, I can work with this. I'm like, I'm gonna have to paint them. So I already had some paint. I just couldn't decide exactly what color to go with, so I went with this really bright pink. I think next time I will probably use a not as bright pink. Initially she said she wanted 3 different pinks, but it just didn't look right when I was going to add 3 different pinks. So what I did is I did 2 different pinks. So I did 2 different paints. This color is so pretty, but the rhinestones that I decided to use weren't as bright as this, but it still turned out really cute. These nice, really thin brushes are from Amazon. I have multiple sizes to get in on the different areas of the shoe. And it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm covering this with rhinestones anyway. And I'm just doing very thin, light layers of paint. Now, if this is your first time and you have a custom order from someone and you've never painted before, I definitely would practice on an old shoe or one of your own shoes first. If you do get the paint somewhere that you do not want it, keep a little bit of acetone nearby with a clean brush so you can wipe it off as quickly as possible. This is Angelus paint. I got this from Amazon, and I also got some of it from Angelus.com. They are pretty much number one when it comes to leather paint. This paint it's not too expensive, but it's not cheap either. I think this is like a 1 ounce bottle. So this other pink I'm going to do a different pink on this area of the shoe. She really loves bling, and she really loves pink. The hair she was wearing was a customized like ombre wig. And it was 3 different pinks, but in my mind, I couldn't get it to come together on the shoe, but she really liked what I ended up doing. She trusts my judgment, and she kind of just said, long as it's cute and fly and sparkly and pink and iridescent. She loves iridescent rhinestones, so that's what I did. I did allow the paint to dry for a couple hours, or you can let it dry overnight. It's up to you. You could do a second coat if you want to. The neon paints are extremely thin and kind of come out kind of watery looking. The paint that I put on that side part, as you can see, is very thick and has a really nice full coverage. So I'm going to use E6000 glue. You'll also need a wax pickup tool. And I'm just going to take my time and add these 5mm rhinestones to this toe area. This is a very long-winded DIY. I usually like to do shorter DIYs. I don't do a lot of custom shoe orders just for certain people. They take up a lot of time, and I like DIYs that are kind of more simple. Not simple, but quicker. Like, these shoes are so bomb, I want a pair for myself, but I don't even have the patience to do a pair for myself, I can't even tell you how long this took. I feel like it took me about a week and a half. I had to just keep coming back to them and just find the time in between me doing so many other things. If I had to guess, these shoes probably took me 7 hours a piece. I don't know, it just took me a long time. Especially with me having to paint. It may seem easy, but you just really don't want the paint to go in certain areas. It doesn't belong. Like certain areas, if you get it on there, you probably can't even wipe it off. So some of it may be kind of skipped ahead a little bit because I was trying to get finished. I had a deadline to meet, and I'm kind of last minute. And I wanted to make sure she had her shoes before she went out of town for her birthday weekend, for the Usher concert. So, it's kind of self-explanatory. So just kind of watch me add the rhinestones to the shoes. So this top area, I should have painted it already previously, but initially I didn't know I was going to, and I'm out of camera view, sorry about that. And you see how much thicker and fuller this color is than the neon. I still need more practice with the neon colors. Not more practice, but I just need to remember I need to add multiple layers, but it was fine for this. Initially, I thought I was going to do all that top area clear iridescent rhinestones, but I was like, no, I think it needs a little bit more pink at the top. So that's why I kind of waited. And I think it turned out really well. So for the iridescent rhinestones, these are glass rhinestones, and I'm using SS16, which is kind of equivalent to a 4mm. I like the different contrast of the sizes. So I mainly use 5mm, but that 4mm on there, it just looks really good with the 5mm. I don't think I would have liked them as much if I would have used 5mm on the entire shoe. So sometimes it's good to just kind of have multiple sizes. These are so pretty. I really like the way that these turned out. I only charged her $150. That's not including the shoes. She provided her own shoe. If I had to do this again, I definitely wouldn't charge 150 because it was just a lot of hours. At some point, I had to order more of the iridescent clear rhinestones. And then just having to paint them, it's like very tedious. I saw something on Etsy like this go as much as about 275 to 350. That may come with the shoe. If I had to do this again, I would have to charge at least 250 because of me painting them and then me adding the rhinestones. I swapped out the shoelaces. That wasn't a big deal, but I just knew I had to put some pink shoelaces in here. And I'm okay with saying 250 and someone saying no. That's saying no. I'm okay with that. Otherwise, if I never did another pair of shoes like this again, I'm okay with that. That's the thing. You have to make sure that you're okay with someone saying no to your prices because you'll charge way too low and then it just wouldn't be worth your time and it'll be a headache and you'll feel like you got gypped and you don't want that. So if someone isn't willing to pay the price that I'm asking, I'm okay. I don't love this that much that I have to compromise my time and my worth just for someone to say yes. But if you're comfortable adding all these rhinestones, all these man hours and time, painting them and making sure everything looks crispy and good and clean, 400 or for I'm saying for 100 or 150, that's completely fine. But definitely not for me. No, absolutely not. And this is great with them being white if you're comfortable enough to paint because it's like you have a blank canvas and you can really customize it. But if someone gives you a shoe that's already the color that it should be, that they want it to be, and you're just adding rhinestones, then yeah, probably charge a little bit less. But just kind of find that sweet spot of a number so you don't feel like you're ripping yourself off. I'm almost finished, and I'm adding some rhinestones to this cute little area that the shoelaces go through. You know, just small details that just really pop. They really matter. So these are the shoestrings. I got them off Amazon. Excuse my cluttery table. These shoestrings matched perfectly. Okay, you guys. Here is the final finished result of these Jordan 1's customized pink and clear rhinestones birthday shoes for my homegirl. These are literally my favorite shoes that I've ever done for so many reasons. For one, I love pink. Like, this is something I could literally see myself wearing. These are just absolutely gorgeous. Can you imagine how beautiful these were at the Usher concert? Can you imagine? And then I don't know what to say. I'm just speechless at how beautiful these turned out. I really like these shoes. She absolutely loved them. She's so extra. I wish I would have recorded her reaction, my cell phone. Oh, she was screaming. I gave her the box. She opened it up and she saw them and she just started screaming. She is in love with these shoes. She absolutely loves them. I mean, what can I say? These are a masterpiece. Definitely a masterpiece, but they took me so long. But yeah, and I know these look really nice in the sunlight. Again, just make sure you price things accordingly. Have a backup plan if something doesn't go right with the paint, because you just definitely don't want to get paint on places that you didn't see it and didn't wipe it off quick enough. How are you going to fix it? But these are beautiful. I love them. Eventually I'll start a pair for myself. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it on Facebook, send it to someone who may be interested. But these are some really beautiful birthday shoes if you ask me. And I think this was her 47th birthday, but she absolutely loves the bling. She loves it. And I don't know, I just love these shoes. I don't know what to say. I love these. And I think, of course, these are going to last. Now, when it comes to adding rhinestones to leather shoes, E6000 does not disappoint. It just doesn't. E6000 is a very strong hold glue. I know sometimes you guys ask, how do you seal the rhinestones? You don't seal rhinestones. If you put anything on top of rhinestones, they'll be extremely cloudy and they won't be as sparkly and pretty. You use a good strong adhesive. It locks and bonds it on to the leather or suede or canvas shoe, and you are literally good to go. Now, of course, this is not a shoe you would wear every day, I would hope. You wouldn't play football in them, you know, be really rough in them. I have shoes that I put rhinestones on that have lasted me many years. So the rhinestones do stay. But thanks again for watching, you guys. Bye-bye. Website, myroyalradiance.com, and there's always a coupon code available with a special discount, Royal Beauty 10 off. Use it today. We have some updated styles of luxury inspired faux leather fabric, and when you buy 3 sheets of fabric, you'll get the 4th one free of charge. We also have these beautiful iron-on patches available and these beautiful planner charms that are so versatile. You can use these to decorate your cell phone cases, compact mirrors, or you can turn these into brooches or croc charms. More beautiful sparkly gold iron-on patches for your Crocs or denim jackets, and the latest item we have are the brooches for the slouch socks. We also have luxury inspired Crocs charms. Iron-on transfers are also available. Check out our website, see our tactical defense, where we do have in-waistband gun holsters, belly bands, magnetic holsters, and a lot more.